Hey guys, I know I've been away for a while and I'm really sorry about that. Last week I went into the hospital. My left side started feeling really numb. And at first I ignored it for about a day or two. The third day, I finally made the decision to go to the emergency room because I wasn't sure what was going on with my left side. After going into the emergency room, they had a CT scan done on my brain. After they did a CT scan of my brain, they found a small lesion on the right side in the prefrontal cortex, which is what controls the left side of your body. They weren't exactly sure what it was. They weren't sure if it was a stroke, and they requested that an MRI be done. It took a couple days because they only have a couple MRI machines for the entire hospital and they were very busy. So I was admitted for a few days. I eventually got an MRI on my brain and my neck, and they found another lesion on my C-spine. After another day, they came back and they diagnosed me with relapsing and remitting multiple sclerosis, or MS, which isn't very good news. Basically, for those of you that don't know, MS does not have a cure. Basically, it's an autoimmune disorder that attacks the casing around my brain, and they can be done through the spine or through the brain itself, and it can cause disability or permanent damage to the nerves, but there is no cure for MS. The relapsing and remitting MS could eventually turn into progressive MS, which means it'll just get worse and worse over time. And it could cause me to become permanently disabled in the future. But for now, it's manageable. So I just wanted to give you guys an update and let you guys know that I am okay. Right now, I'm okay, physically. Through this whole thing, my family and friends have been super supportive. They came up to visit me in the hospital while I was there. Everybody's been super encouraging. My brother put out a video online and all the comments were absolutely amazing. Everybody's been super encouraging. But through this diagnosis, it's kind of given me a new perspective on life. See, for me, the diagnosis wasn't exactly the worst part. My wonderful wife came up to visit me every single day that I was in the hospital. She brought me everything I needed and I was well taken care of. But the reality is, I've really been struggling financially for quite a while. Since I started my business, I had a lot of events happen in series that have really prevented me from being able to get to the next level and become financially stable in my household. And the scariest thing about this diagnosis is what showed me how unprepared I am in my personal life financially for my wife to be stable if something were to ever happen to me permanently. So now, post-diagnosis, I have to find an MS treatment center and I have to start new treatment for the future to prevent me from hopefully ever having any more flare-ups or episodes again. But the reality is that I am not financially where I need to be for her and for our household. So I'm not asking for a free handout. I'm sure there's going to be some of you that would love to donate and help me with this treatment, but I'm not asking for that. If I could use anything right now, it would be some decent production work, some decent aluminum production work that I could do in my shop to help make the money to go to the treatment center that I need to go to take care of the bills that I have to take care of for myself and my wife. I have not had a whole lot of production work, and the production work seems to be the most stable thing in my business. If you guys have any aluminum, small table production type work that you guys need fabricated and shipped, please feel free to reach out to me at contact@aaweldfab.com. That would be astronomical for me. It would help me get to a position where I can become financially stable enough to get the MS treatment that I need and get myself into a position where if something were to ever happen to me in the future, my wife is good and my family is good. My dream is to ultimately continue doing YouTube and continue teaching and showing some of the cool projects that I get to work on. But at the moment, I do need to start focusing a little bit more on some production type stuff to keep this thing alive and to keep this business going. So anything you guys can do and send my way, I would love to take a look at it, and I would love to see what I can do to work even harder to build this business back up. So thank you guys so much for the support. I really do appreciate you guys. Everybody's got a journey on their own road. We all have different bumps on the road, and we just got to stay positive and stay motivated and continue fighting, and everything's going to be okay. Even through this diagnosis, I realize that there are people that still have it far worse than I do. Like the guy that I shared a room with that just got out of brain surgery. The poor guy could barely talk, and I don't think he even knew where he was. So I'm lucky in that I can still talk, and that things are still going to be looking up for me. So I thank you guys for following along. I thank you guys for being a part of my life. You guys help keep me strong, and you guys help keep me motivated to go to work every day and continue doing what I enjoy doing. And if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where I would be. So I just want to thank you guys for all your support. I love you all. Thank you guys all for the prayers. Thank you guys for all the kind words that you guys have said. And I just want you to know that we aren't done yet. They didn't get the best of us yet. They're trying, but we're still here. What else you got, life? What else you got?